La 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 la. Oh, there I am. There you are. Okay, it's Sunday night, Thrift Haul. I am a little late getting on tonight because it's just been a week. No, the church that I go to is celebrating their 10-year birthday, anniversary, what have you. And so they had a big party tonight, which I just got back from. So I'm a little out of sorts. I think I got everything here, but if not, hey, I'll catch up next week. Did a little, I actually did a lot of shopping this week, but I didn't buy a whole bunch because, well, the one video that I've gotten up so far, if you've gone and watched that, the Savers faux pas, yeah, that was a wreck. So really didn't come home with much from there. Oh, I just realized I'm missing something, and I thought I brought it up here, but okay, it's over there. It's here. It's just out of my reach. I was like, I logged this stuff in, and I'm like, just realizing, like, wait a minute. I remember buying a couple things, and I didn't get them logged in. So, they're up here. I'll be able to talk about those. So basically, my adult daughter was here from San Diego, California, and she just really hates when I take her to the thrift stores. No, not really. So we had some fun. We went to the Goodwill Clearance Center. And let me just jump right in and show you that stuff first. Now, for those who don't know how the clearance center works, you pay by the pound. So literally things like a t-shirt are going to cost like a quarter. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. So first we have this really cool NASA shirt. It's got the space shuttle on it. It is a size medium. It is made by Artist Union Clothing Company. I don't know the age of it, how vintage. I'm not a t-shirt aficionado. I leave that to my friend Katie, who is the t-shirt aficionado. And I may have to pass this by her. But for what I paid for it, from what I can tell comp-wise, I should be able to get around $15. So not bad turning a quarter into $15. We'll take it. And then I got a few t-shirts. This is a Converse All-Star Chuck Taylor t-shirt. It's kind of a small size. It's an extra small. But still, it should be about a $15, 10 to 15. Yep. It's really nice. The graphics are nice. The silver kind of like is a good color. So yeah. So we got that. What else did I get? I was having a run on t-shirts. This, I don't know the age either. I think this is an older, it's Camp Pendleton, California, United States Marine Corps. What's interesting is that it is a smaller size, could be a women's, says extra large. And I'm pretty much thinking that would have to be either really shrunk or a woman's. But either way, it's 10 to 15. Okay, I'm going to save that one for last. This, I am really heavily contemplating whether I'm keeping it or not. You know me, Minions are my thing. My daughter thinks it's kind of wacky, but this is the Cranky Minion nightshirt, which is kind of appropriate. Because I'm only cranky in the morning. No, not really. I'm not cranky. I'm okay. I just don't like mornings. I'm cranky at the morning. Yeah, we'll put it that way. But again, this is probably a $15 to $17 price range. So yeah, I just might keep it. And then I got a couple of these really cool doilies. Now, the funny thing is, I just went through the antique mall where I have space and I searched for doilies for my new house. I'm bringing back a trend in my family, and my children will learn to use doilies. I don't understand why we don't really use doilies anymore. They save the furniture from being scratched up. So I got this pretty good sized doily here. And if I was to sell this, one this size sells for about $12 to $15. And then I also, which is cool about the we call them the bins. What's cool about the bins here is I actually had that doily, and I had a lady kind of come up to me and tap me on the shoulder. She goes, there's another one over there, a different color. And she pointed out this one that was in the bin. So I said, thank you. This one I will sell. It's not really a color that I decorate with, but this should bring, again, $10 to $12 at the antique mall. So, not bad for such a low investment. And then probably the best piece of clothing that came out of the bins was that I'm trying to be all dramatic and show you the patch. It's a Harry Potter Slytherin. It's Slytherin, right? It's Slytherin. This is actually 100% lamb's wool. Now, a couple months ago, this would have sold for probably $40, $50. But since winter is on its way out, I will probably get about $30 for it. I am still quite happy with that. I will take it. The other things that I got at the bins. Oh, excusez-moi. Let me bring them over. I got some classroom teacher wall border stuff because I decorate the classrooms at church. I'm in charge of the kids, resetting the whole theme for the next month, and week to week I do all the activity stuff. So those will come in really handy for me. But then I found this. Now this is it's a reproduction sign, but these still bring $15 to $20 down at the antique mall. It's Jack Daniels. It's got a bucking bronco. This is a good find, and it's in really good shape. Sometimes I don't understand how this stuff survives in the bins, with people crunching it, but it does. And then this was really, it was interesting. So it ends up being the Golden Gate Bridge. And I know that because on the back, it is signed Golden Gate. And I think that says Rendell. It's dated January 75. And it says Redwood Way, California. So you got that. It's an interesting, it's heavy. It's tile. And it's like a 3D textured, kind of cool, right? So it's a little heavy. So this is what was cool about the clerk when we checked out is when we got up there, I think we had 6 pounds. And it's like $1.89 a pound. But she goes, whoa, you don't have $12 worth of stuff here. So she divided out the soft goods and the hard goods, and she took the things like this and put it in a different way, and we only had to pay 69 cents a pound. So this piece right here, got my little handy scale right there. So, and I have no idea why my dogs are barking, but I wish they'd stop. I'm thinking, I want to set my alarm right now. So it's not quite 4 pounds. So it's like $3. I paid $3 for that piece because it's, so not shabby. So that was the clearance center that we went to. And then, where did we go from there? Oh, we headed to Savers because I had this 50% off coupon. I should pull this coupon up and show you how deceiving. Let me find it. I should have been prepared with this, but I thought, no, I'm just going to get jumped on here and get going. Up. Where is that coupon? Coupon, where are you? Coupon. I keep a lot of mail that I should be throwing away. I'm noticing this right now as I'm going back looking for this coupon. Wow, Danny, you really need to, yeah, that was my daughter texting me. I can't find it because I keep too much crap in, oh, I found it. Okay, so this is, you can see it, that is the coupon they sent me. Now, you see how it says 50% on your purchase of $10 asterisk. Now, in my brain, I'm thinking, oh, I got to spend at least $10, right? And then you got all this teeny, tiny print. I don't know if you can see it. See the little teeny print? Well, buried in the middle, it's not even going to focus. It's so tiny. Buried in the middle of that print, oh, it's just not going to show you, is a little tiny line that says up to $5. We didn't see that until we got to the, and even the clerk didn't know it. She tried to register at 50% off. She pulls the manager over and says, why isn't this working? And the manager goes, oh, no, it's only up to $5. It's only, I'm like, no. And our carts were full. If you watch the video, our carts were full. They were very full. Now, this was on a Saturday. Now, Monday, they do half price day. So we were only 2 days out from what they would normally do a 50% off day anyway. So I tried to reason with the manager. I'm like, okay, you really want to put all this stuff back when in 2 days it's going to be 50%? Oh, I can't do anything. So we start taking stuff out and go, okay, don't want this, don't want this, don't want this, don't want this. And she goes, oh, I can give you 20% off. So that's what we're like, we kept a couple of things, and I don't even know. I don't even know where the items are that I kept. I'm starting to think that my daughter took my items home because I don't see them. So I'll have to go back and look and figure out what I actually brought home. So yeah, that was like a fiasco. So from there, we went on to Goodwill, and that video will be coming out within the next day or two. I'm going to say Tuesday. It'll be out by Tuesday. Been a little behind on getting my videos edited. So at that Goodwill, I found some goodies. This is a Cats by Nina. Yeah. Cats by Nina, which, believe it or not, these things sell really well. Paid like $5. I had a little bit of a discount. I'm trying to do the math in my head. So I paid like $5. This will sell for at least 20. It's a vase. I don't know if I showed you that. It's a vase. Cool piece. I also got this groovy. It looks like a slag glass pattern, but it's actually pottery. It is someone's like home project piece. But the cool thing about it is it was made in 1970. It's either 77 or 71. Can't quite, where this camera and me, we're just going to fight in the glow. There we go. We can see 77 or 71. Either way, 1970s, totally groovy little candy dish that I paid $3 for. $3 for that. Should easily get 25 on that one. Stay. Where did I put the rest of the stuff? Lord have mercy. Oh, no, that was another stop. Maybe she bought most of the stuff. I got this very cute little mouse bank. I don't know how old he is. Paid $3 for him. I should be able to get 15 to 20. Pretty easy. I haven't really looked him up yet, but he's super cool. I found a butt basket. You guys know what a butt basket is? Literally shaped like a butt. Now this one I don't believe is very old, but because we were coming on Easter time, I needed some baskets to decorate my booth at the antique mall. And so butt baskets do have a vintage appeal. This one did not come from Goodwill. I'm looking. I switched them. This one came from our next stop, which was Opportunity Village. But I paid $2 for it, and it's got some nice colors. So I got that. So I kind of bounced around there on you. This is the one I got at Goodwill. This one came from Goodwill. Yes. This is not a butt basket, but it has a very old feel and look to it. So I paid $2 for this one as well. And I'm going to use those to decorate down at the mall. And I pretty much think that's all that came from Goodwill this week. So let me jump to Opportunity Village. What else did I get there? You know what? Jordan was the one who got all the stuff at Opportunity Village. I just watched her. We went to a place called Castaways. It was really like slim pickings for me this week. I did not get I got like onesie twosie items at each spot, but I did find a hippo bank. This came from Castaways. It was the only thing I bought there. It's got a made in China sticker, so it's not incredibly old. I would say it's like 1980s. Pink hippo. Do you know hippos are cool right now? Like house hippos is a thing. So you want hippos, hippo bank. It's good luck. So I got him. We went to a lot of places now. I'm like looking at all this stuff going, wow. Okay. Cause we also went to Salvation Army where I picked up this sweet little candy dish with the bird. And it was $2. It's $2 for this sweet little thing. And it's got a little frosted birdie on top. I'm thinking 15 to 20 pretty easily. I haven't looked this one up at all to see if it's possibly worth more. But you know what? If it's not worth any more than that, I just might keep it because we're kind of into our birds right now. That's the other reason I'm a little late tonight, because I had to feed the baby bird. We have a baby bird that has to be hand fed twice a day. And he's very demanding. You are not allowed to go past his feeding time because then there would be no silence. Even with daylight savings time, he was still squawking by the time I got in there. Also at Salvation Army, I picked up this little pitcher. It's blue with painted daisies on it. It was only $2. Again, it's not a super old piece, but with spring and kind of decorating, I figured I'd put this one down at the booth for like $15. And it would make a nice vase. I got to try to get the inside clean. I'm going to use an old trick that I used from my 7-Eleven days when we would clean the coffee pots. Basically what we would do is we would put some ice and salt into the coffee pots and swirl them. Just swirl, swirl, swirl. And it always got rid of all those coffee stains. It works. Pretty magic. And no like chemicals or anything. So I'm going to try that first on this. If that doesn't work, I'm going to use some vinegar and see if that will work. For $2. And then I wanted to show you a couple of things from last week that I didn't get a chance to show you on the last haul video. You know, I'm sitting here looking for a timer and I have no idea what time I started. All right. I'll keep going till I'm done. How's that? So this is a brand that you want to be on the lookout. I got this at Goodwill the same time I got the snow woman that I was so excited about. This is a House of Christmas Around the World by House of Lloyds. Now, this was a really popular, it was one of those home party companies back in the 80s. And basically the host would, you join, you pay your money, you get your kit, and your kit consists of a bunch of stuff that you throw a party, and you've got like your demo samples. Christmas Around the World was one of those catalogs. So every year there's like, new stuff. And they had other holiday stuff, but Christmas is their big thing. So this stuff still really sells well. I paid about, I'm doing math to get the discount, like $4 for this, and it's worth about 25, this one. But be on the lookout. I just wanted to show you, it has a cheap look. It has a look that you might pass by because it just looks like a dollar store, something or other. Some of the Christmas Around the World stuff sells for hundreds of dollars. So give it an eyeball and look it up, because you will be surprised how much this stuff goes for. I don't know why, but it does. It's not high quality. I'm not saying it's high quality. It's just collectible now. You remember me telling you about the pair of shoes that I was like, do I keep them? Do I sell them? What do I do? I think I've decided to keep them because they are only selling for $20 to $25. And it is these super cool Pumas that happen to be my size, red, white, and blue. For those that don't know, I sing at my church, but my church isn't like, it's like no other church you've ever been to. Like, those shoes are very appropriate to wear on stage at my church. It's a church called Verve here in Vegas. It is the church for people who don't like church. So we are very upbeat, fun, and funny, and yet we still preach the gospel, the way it's written. We don't change any of that, but we do have fun, and we do make it a good experience for people that wouldn't normally go to church. So we have a very fun band, and get to play music with a lot of professionals, which is really fun. And so long story short, I'm keeping these shoes, and I'm going to wear them when I sing on stage. And I think you heard me talk about my tortoise cookie jar, but I didn't show you. And I have another one that I bought, and like, moving screwed everything up. I knew where everything was before I moved, and then I moved and everything got like disheveled. So this is, now I've seen this attributed to McCoy. I don't know if it's McCoy. I don't care if it's McCoy, because it's a tortoise and it's going in my kitchen, but he's old. They sell for like $25 online because the shipping is pretty high when all is said and done. So I paid $22 for him, but I didn't have to pay any shipping. So I got a deal as far as that goes. And but he's staying because I am a tortoise person. In fact, one of my babies woke up today from their 5-month-long, it's called a brumation in tortoises, not hibernation. It's brumation. And it's nerve-wracking waiting for these guys to wake up, because sometimes they don't. And so I have 2 others that have not come out yet, and I'm kind of on pins and needles. But it was really exciting that Miss Priscilla came out of her little cave today and greeted us. Now she's in the house and the other 2 are outside. So we shall see what happens this week. I just might have to nudge them a little and say, wake up. So that is the haul this week. On the e-com news front, there's a lot going on with the coronavirus. You may have heard, if you've been paying any attention, there's this thing out there that's causing the world to go into panic and buy out all the toilet paper in the stores. Okay, I'm not going to get into that whole thing, but I'm going to tell you, Amazon first cracked down on sellers who were price gouging. And by price gouging, meaning you take something that would normally sell for $10 and you jump up the price to $100, and you've bought out all the stores so nobody can go get it for a decent price. That's not cool. and they are really cracking down on that. eBay then jumped in about a week later and did something even more drastic, and they just banned the sale of those things having to do with this coronavirus. So that would include the what's the N, is it NH95, whatever the recommended mask is to wear. So you cannot sell those masks. You cannot sell hand sanitizer. Oh gosh, there was like a whole list of things that you just can't sell. Your listings will be taken down. You will get a defect if you try to sell those things. So they're not messing around. Now, I'm just going to throw my editorial in here and say it's kind of silly to completely say you can't sell this, because that's saying buyers aren't smart enough to make a decision on buying something. You know, if people are making the price so ridiculous, you know, that people aren't buying it, that's going to reflect in the market. And I know this is a little bit of crazy times that we're in right now. We're going to have to see how it pans out. And then I've kind of been watching the stock. I mean, I'm like, okay, it's Sunday night. We'll just take note of it now. So tomorrow when the stock market opens, I can reflect here. I mean, the stock market is not doing well. I'm not going to show you how much I have invested, but there's what my stocks are doing right now. It's not pretty. But I follow eBay. eBay stock is holding pretty steady, actually. It's not doing bad. It's at $36 a share. Here you can see, and it's kind of holding. I mean, it's never been great. But it's okay. Surprisingly, while I follow, you know, some of the like Amazon is down but steady. Etsy's down but steady. They're all steady. But then amazingly, you've got 3, 4, all the airlines are up. The airlines are doing good. They're not doing great, but there's not this big crash that, you know, you're hearing the doom and gloom out there. And then Disney's up. Go figure. Cruise lines are taking a little hit. I actually am watching. I might just buy some cruise line stock because it's inevitable it's going to go back up. But I think a lot of people are thinking that too. So I don't think we're going to see like a devastating market crash. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, guys. That's the thing, is there's no reason to panic. Okay. We're not going to have some massive shutdown of being able to get goods. So everybody stay calm. I highly recommend saying your prayers. But we're going to get through this. Okay. It's going to be okay. Don't let the news freak you out. Don't let the little, I mean, I get it. I get the little inner voice watching everybody else and you go, oh, maybe I should be doing this. And that's when you start getting this landslide of wiping out the shelves of the toilet paper. I'm going to be really upset if I can't get toilet paper when I run out. That's not going to make me happy. I'm just saying. Anyway, so other than that going on, nothing too remarkable in the e-commerce world. We are seeing a little slowdown in sales in some categories. I think there are a lot of people being cautious right now. Anytime we have something going on in the world where people feel the need to be a little cautious with their money, we see a slowdown in impulse items. So if you sell impulse items versus commodity items, like things people need versus things people want, you're going to see probably a slowdown in sales. I've seen a slowdown in sales this week. It's not surprising. But I did still sell a couple of plush. So go figure. Because you definitely don't need plush, right? So other than that, I just want to encourage everyone, do not panic. Stay calm. We will get through this. And it's far enough away from Christmas that, hey, we can rebound, right? Fourth quarter, still a ways off. So there you go. And with that, guys, I don't have much more to tell you tonight. It was a slow week purchasing wise. So I showed you pretty much everything I got. And hopefully next week I will be back on a roll and sales will be flowing and I can show you a lot more. We will do this again next week at an earlier time because I won't have anything going on at early evening like I did tonight. And with that, go be profitable and make it fun. And be sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All right. See you later.